Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we are going to be continuing Ranking of Kings. This is episode 17, and last episode we were still doing a bit of that underground stuff. We were still in the underground a bit, and having the engagement with King Desha. I always have to think whether it's Desha or Despa. It's Desha, I believe, and essentially we got a bunch of backstories, including backstory of a kind of Miranjo-ish, but that was more focused on the backstory of how Boji's mother died, and Miranjo, possibly that's when she went into the magic mirror. And we got the backstory of Gigan, who's the big ogre guy. Is his name Gigan? That's what I have written down, so I hope that's his name. Who basically was part of the human army, but then saw that all the ogre-type creatures were being, well, not all of them, but there were some children being used for war reasons, and it wasn't great. So he decided to turn against that a little bit, and was branded a criminal because of that. And we also got the swordsman Domas and Hokuro. Oh, I hope I'm getting that right. Apologized to Boji, and Boji is still a little traumatized, and so he just ran away, and Kage was like, yeah, you have every right to run away, so let's run away. And at the very end, looks like some stuff is happening with Prince. Oh my gosh, there are so many characters. What is his name? Do I have it written down somewhere? It was Prince Oaken. Prince Oaken. So we got some Oaken stuff going on. I'm guessing that's going to be this episode. I did catch a glimpse of the episode title, and it was something about immortality. So I'm assuming this is going to be an Oaken focused episode. Maybe we're going to have a fight with Oaken here. I mean, it's episode 17 with 6 episodes to go after this. I mean, I guess this is where the Oaken fight could go, because we're still going to do Bas and Miranjo and stuff. So Oaken could be here. I'm curious about this because Oaken is apparently like a good guy who is corrupted by immortality. So maybe we're going to get some friendship going on here. Boji's going to have to figure out how to fight him, but then also be friends with him. Let's see. Anyway, regardless, if you enjoy these videos, please like the video, please subscribe, please comment down below with your comments on the show, the episode, anything like that. It will really help me out. So without further ado, let's get into episode 17 of Ranking of Kings.
The second son, Despa, was entirely human, with only a hint of supernatural ability.
And then Oaken?
Oaken,
Yeah.
possessed of great physical prowess,
Ha!
bore no trace of Satun's godly nature.
Right.
And the kingdom of the underworld would at last know peace.
That father looks like the old guy that Boji came across in the forest. Is that a coincidence? Or is that the same guy? Ooh. Oh, he seems like a sweet guy. So why is he fighting if he doesn't want this? Instinct? Man. Okay, good backstory. Da, 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 da. Da, da. I cannot express how good that OP is. That is so good. Can't read that. Episode 17, something, no, something.
No excuses, Boji. There's always room for improvement.
Oh,
That guy's collapsed.
Arpies. Is that the real Arpies?
Oh, him. The one who stopped the fight that time.
Man, I forget some of these characters don't know each other as well as I know them.
Still alive.
Oaken, to me.
Oh my gosh. She has that much command over him? Did he just dislocate his bones? Yeah. Oh. That's horrifying.
Got us.
Oh, he's okay.
Also, what the heck is going on around here? Is he being quiet because he can't talk either? And speak up.
Run away, Prince Boji. It's not safe here. Get out of the castle right now.
No, he's the strongest one here.
Talking about.
Everything's going according to Lady Mirancho's plan.
Eow!
To journey together with him alone, unburdened by the troubles of kingship and family.
That's why she did all
Ah.
In Lady Mirancho's eyes, her dream is invaluable. The debt I owe her is greater than you could ever understand.
Who cares?
Whoa! That's his presence. His power.
Despai, it's all coming together.
Oh, Apis is happy about this.
You've started to believe in yourself in a way and that truly is a blessing. One we both share.
Aw.
I won't keep you. Still, you face the world with courage, and you've been a source of courage for me as well.
That's sweet.
All hope for the future of this kingdom rests upon your shoulders.
Oh! Apis, are you okay? You're not gonna die, are you?
Boji, help them, Lady Mirancho, too.
Are you just gonna die here?
These people whom I hold so dear. Save them, please.
No!
For them what I never could.
Apis! Is he just gonna die in the middle of nowhere? Oh my god.
An abandoned guardhouse.
She doesn't love it. Oh no. That's a Miranjo rat. His dad. Here we go. Oaken.
The captain and his men got wiped out.
He's not stopping. He's going right to Miranjo.
Even in death, they're being used.
What? That's the Shadow Clan's body as the portal? Is that what they're saying? That's horrifying. This show is so dark.
Child was a rare survivor.
Let's regroup with Prince Boji.
But why did you do that? Is that a good thing?
If I decide I want to smash you, then who do you think is gonna stop me?
What kind of smash? Oh my god. You've seen what Oaken can do.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh no, this guy's dead.
You don't want this fight.
This long haired dude's dead.
What a joke. Yeah. Are you controlling him?
Who lack reason are easily controlled. This one is now my servant.
Whoa, is that a talking
Because he
bear?
lacks reason.
What is this? They're turning on each other?
Yeah, I thought that dude was dead.
Right.
He's chasing him? I don't know if he's your problem. Oh. Oh no. This poor guy.
Wizard something? Think I won't kill again.
Oh.
Gods, this one's trouble too.
Oh.
Hey, what?
It didn't work. Whatever it was.
How are you on your feet?
But human poison is nothing to a giant.
Oh, that makes sense. I forgot about that.
Destructible.
That's great.
Wow, he really is the greatest.
That's so awesome. Here comes Oaken. Here comes Oaken. Here comes Oaken. Right down Oaken Lane. Oh my god, that was a long drop.
I thought I picked up the scent of tragedy on you.
Hang on, what's that supposed to mean?
Oaken, don't kill him. We got him tied up. It's all good.
Oaken.
It's handled.
Even his skill won't be enough to prevail.
But it might be.
They beat
enough? Why are they following the rat?
Must be playing that.
Surely it's Miranjo's rat. It might be Miranjo's rat, actually. And yet, Miranjo still wants our piece to be okay, so... Huh. Interesting. Nice. Oh, he can dodge even the power. Ooh.
It can render them capable of nearly anything.
So Kage is kind of the reason.
It renders them vulnerable.
Okay. Gotta find his weak point. Nice. Oh, oh, oh! Whoa! He's doing stuff. Oh. Sword dead? Yes! Well done.
This fight is over.
Good job, Boji. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, he can just fix it.
To his sword.
Nice, Boji. Okay. Oh, this is awesome choreography. Look at this.
Go, Boji.
Oh, great. Kage still doesn't know that
Offering him advice.
she's evil, quote unquote.
He thinks everyone will die if he can't beat Oaken. Right now, he's not trying to prove himself or even to survive. He's thinking about everyone else, the way he always does.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you get it, jackass?
Aww. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
He's going for a killing blow.
But Oaken is immortal.
Immortal?
Oh, then you can aim for the vitals all you want.
Indeed, he can't be defeated.
No, yeah, then he's gonna kill this guy. That was his goal.
Boji!
Oh, you can't run away because then he'll kill the guy. You can't
Mirror, there's
kill
no
him.
way to beat him, right?
Lady Miranjo.
Miranjo.
You're the one behind all this?
That was such a good episode. Wow. That was so good. I enjoyed every second of that. So, the interesting thing here is we've learned what sounds like Miranjo's motives. Assuming that our piece actually knew Miranjo's motives properly, her motives seem to be simply she wants to be by Basa's side, but she also doesn't want him to be tied down by being the king. So for his entire life, he had to be the king. He was the only one who could be the king, so he was the king. And she wanted to be by his side, and so she wanted to take down his kingdom. So her goal right now is bring him back to life, then take down his kingdom so that he can't be the king and that no one there is the king, then live a life with him. And so it's a story of, I'm assuming, love, or it's either love or just admiration. Either way, I mean, it's either romantic love or just regular, affection love. But regardless, Miranjo wants to be by Basa's side. The interesting thing is, it kind of could be possible if Boji is just king, Like, Miranjo's goal could have been, let's get... No, yeah, you know what Miranjo should have done? Miranjo should have tried to manipulate it so that Boji was king, and then get Daida to, basically manipulate Daida by saying, look, if you want to actually, take over the throne, what you need to do is you need to get the king's power, and then get him to get Bas in his body. Then Daida is no longer beholden to the throne, because Boji's the king. Daida and Miranjo can go off frolicking in the distance, I'd assume. Not that that'd be a great situation because Daida Daida would have become a prisoner, and I suppose in that case Boji would have figured out that Daida, like, something was up with Daida, and then probably called for them to be captured or something. So I guess Miranjo thought her only route was this route, which is just like completely destroy it all, just burn it down so that we can go and be together. So interesting. I like it. I like Miranjo's character a lot. Like, I really, really, really like her. She's one of my favorite characters in this show, and I didn't expect that. Again, it's all the characters that I really love in the show are the ones that at the first I thought they were stereotypical Disney whatever, right? Hilling I thought was stereotypical Disney evil stepmom. Miranjo I thought was stereotypical evil magic mirror, but no, they both had a lot of cool depth to them, and I really, really like it. I really, really, really enjoy those characters. It is interesting with all of Oaken's story. I mean, his entire thing is interesting because I don't know what they can do about him or with him. Because the ideal situation is to save him, to have him completely be saved and everything be fine. But I don't think that's exactly an easy situation. How do you save him? You have to get rid of the immortality to do that. So you need to get accounted to the immortality. You know what? If the guy in the forest that Boji met was the old king, or he was some way related to that whole storyline, because that guy, the reason I remember him is because he kind of popped up, gave Boji some advice and a good time, and then disappeared, and that sort of stuff is ripe for bringing that character back later as like a twist or something. So I feel like he's important, and I only really thought about this because I rewatched parts of my reaction the other day and saw that character, and I was like, hang on, what came of that? And the answer is nothing really came of that. So yeah, like, Boji learned a bit from him, but not enough, I think, that it's completely off the table for that character to come back. I feel like if they're gonna get some sort of anti-immortality thing, maybe he's the guy to go to, or he's the guy to come in and save them, but I don't know. I have no idea. It's hard to tell. It's hard to predict with this show, but I really love the way that it's been going so far, and I love how, I've said this pretty much every time, but I love how non-black and white everything is. There's always something going on. There's always factions that are clashing, and the factions that are clashing aren't just good guys and bad guys. There's a bunch of different factions. And you can see in this episode, I mean, it was like the criminals versus Miranjo, and then Boji came in with like Oaken and Miranjo and the criminals and Boji and Kage. They were all like fighting for different sides, and they all have different loyalties. And so, yeah, it's interesting when Boji jumps in there and he's like, I gotta catch the criminal, but I gotta catch the criminal before Oaken does and tie up the criminal and then defeat Oaken, but I can't let Oaken kill the criminal. So you've got like many things, and they do most of this surprisingly without Boji having, like, Boji hasn't said anything. He can't talk. So like, Boji, we just have to like figure out what his plans are, and then obviously Kage will be like, Boji's trying to save this guy and he's trying to take down Oaken, but they actually don't go to that well as much as they just let you go, okay, I can see what Boji's doing, and I understand, knowing who Boji is, why he's doing it. So yeah, it's very interesting, it's very cool. I'm really excited for these upcoming episodes. I think this show is going to stick the landing from the way that it's been going so far, and the animation in this episode was great. There was a lot of cool choreography, especially in a show which I feel like the choreography has been the one thing that's kind of lacking a little bit, maybe in certain bits, where like in previous battles it has kind of just been like a constant, like, you know, people pushing each other off and then punching, maybe some mild punching or whatever. But this one, no, there was like a lot of cool swinging of the swords and backflipping, and like Boji's stuff is all really cool. So anyway, I think that's going to be about it for this episode of Ranking of Kings. So once again, like, subscribe, and comment. All of these things really help out the channel, so please help me out. I would love you so much. Look at me. I love you if you do that. If you don't do it, I don't love you. But I love you if you do that. So please do those things. And thank you for joining me for this episode, and I will see you in the next one. So goodbye.